Good evening. Casting another set from the AOE League's 1v1 tournament. Got a Division A matchup here. These are the big boys. Oladushek in the purple up against Shenshenko here in the green. Game 1 here on Bog Islands. This is Shenshenko's home map. We've seen a few of his matches already this season on this map. I think this is the third set I've casted. And every single time, Shenshenko has gone Mongol. So he likes Mongols on this map. He uses that hunt bonus to get up really quickly, gets early water control, and then is able to snowball that to victory. And I don't think any of the games on this map so far have gone past, certainly not past early Castle Age. But I think they were both basically over in Feudal Age. So it looks like he'll be going with a similar strategy here. For those not familiar with the way AOE Leagues works, so each season the players will be broken up into different divisions based on ELO. Every player in a division will play every other player in that division in a round-robin format. The highest scoring players at the end of that round-robin stage will play in a playoff, and the two finalists, or the two players remaining for the final, will both be promoted to the next division above for the following season. The two players with the lowest score in each division will be relegated to the division immediately below theirs. So both these players here, Oladushek and Shenshenko, have played quite well so far this season. So very excited to see this matchup between the two of them. All right, Oladushek going out to dock here. He'll be the first one up with a dock. Actually sending two vills to get that dock up. Wants that dock up early. Over here, Shenshenko dropping his dock as well. And yeah, looks like neither player with any idle time to speak of. Very identical distributions on resources, 5 on food, 5 on wood. Docks going up at a similar time, so identical builds for these two players. Let's take a look at the scouting here. All right, Oladushek, he's made a little ring around the Rosie. He's located Shenshenko's dock. And he's collected quite a few water buffalo. I'd like to see him bring those in, just so Shenshenko Scout doesn't have a chance to get on those. Take a look at Shenshenko's scouting here. Yeah, similar. So he's gone out. He's located Oladushek's dock, located that lumber camp. All right. Let's take a look at the uptime. Will be something to keep an eye on, or the food count. So similar numbers on food at the moment. 5 on wood, 11 on food for the two players. But these Mongols here, they rip through the hunt quite quickly. And I believe there's 3 rhinos to start. Yeah, looks like the players are on their second rhino. So, yeah, definitely got to give the advantage in early feudal to Shenshenko. But if Oladushek's able to drag this game out, Vikings are a very, very powerful civ on water. You get access to the longboat in Castle Age. And I definitely much prefer Vikings, I think, if this game drags out. But Shenshenko's done a good job not letting these games drag out. And there he is on the way to Feudal Age. Clicking up very quickly. 19 vills, 20 pop up. It's going to stick with just the 2 fishing ships here, I believe. Yep. And over here with Shenshenko, he's got 4 fishing ships out. Just now researching Loom, and I expect he'll force drop this food and click up himself. There it is. He's up. So exactly a minute behind Shenshenko. And a minute on a map like this is actually quite significant. All right, second dock here coming down for Shenshenko. Yeah, a minute. That's a chance for Shenshenko to basically get galleys on the water. So galleys will be on the water just about at the time that Oladushek gets up to Feudal Age. A lot of water buffalo to work with there. But yeah, you can see how tight Shenshenko's build is here. He's hasn't even been able to build a mining camp yet, so those vills are mining from decently long distance. All right, there it is. 2 galleys queued, 1 in each dock, and double bit on the way. So let's look at the distribution. 13 on wood here, 3 on gold, and where's that third? Okay, yeah, shore fishing and 2 fish there. So this entire eco, as you can see, geared towards fighting on water. There's that mining camp. And here's the second dock now coming up for Oladushek, who is just about to hit feudal age. 5 more seconds. But, yeah, here come the galleys. So identical timing there for the galleys and Oladushek's uptime. Let's see if Oladushek's scout is able to spot that second dock. I don't think he's noticed it yet. Yeah, I don't think he's spotted that quite yet. All right, already jumping on the fish here is Shenshenko. Looks like the second fishing ship down there. And already, Oladushek, that eco advantage that he had by going up a bit later, already gone. As he's lost 2 fishing ships, about to lose the third here. And Oladushek going galleys himself. Kind of forced into that as Vikings don't have access to fires. And dropping that blacksmith. He wants fletching right away. Let's see if Shenshenko... Yep, no blacksmith yet. Yeah, what do we got? 5 on gold there. So Oladushek looks like he's starting to wall here, but I'm not sure why he didn't finish this wall. And yeah, wanted to keep that lumber camp safe, but that's going to be hard to do now. Shenshenko is already rolling in there with galleys. Oh no, this fill coming forward. Unfortunate timing there for Oladushek. And yeah, not looking good for him at the moment. 6 galleys on the water here for Shenshenko. 4 in the queue there for Oladushek, but losing a vill there. 1 vill down. Komodo Dragon coming over to get on in the action. All right, Oladushek going forward there, but he's taking casualties here. I'm not sure if he's noticed this. He is not reacting. Komodo Dragon gets in on the action. And yeah, this is a disaster right now for Oladushek, who I think is focusing here on the water with his attention. Has fletching, his opponent doesn't. Galley's going back, so let's see if he notices this at this point. Yeah, KD, this is already disastrous here. 8-2. Yeah, and he's noticed he's pulling him off the wood. But this is super bad. And so not only did he lose those fills, but he's also lost one of his main sources of wood. Going to make it even harder for him to get back into the galley numbers game. And there's the third dock for Shenshenko. 3 docks here for Oladushek as well. But he's definitely not going to be able to produce out of those at the moment, given his wood situation. We've got an engagement here. This is a nice engagement for Oladushek. He's got numbers. Shenshenko brings forward his reinforcements. Yeah. But defender's advantage here for Shenshenko. He's got extra numbers now with the reinforcements. And these 2 players just dancing the dance. Oh, but look at this. Nicely done by Shenshenko. Took those galleys that were on the lumber camp, and he's idling this camp as well. Gets out of there before he's able to be taken out. We got a nice engagement here. Yeah, and Shenshenko not doing anything yet to sacrifice his numbers. We've got 8-11 on the water. 11 for Shenshenko, 8 for Oladushek. Another fishing ship goes down there for Oladushek. This is really nice micro here by Green. Good production, though, for Oladushek, despite having his eco idled as much as he has. He's going to return to this lumber camp, and he's trying to get that wall finished in time. All right. Yeah, these numbers are starting to continue to tilt more and more in Shenshenko's favor. 12-8 on water at the moment. And he's just continuing to keep that pressure on. 7-vil lead as well behind this. So no reason to think this lead will not continue to balloon. 16 on water. He's on 4 docks. What do we got for our Vikings players? Still sitting on 3. Still not fully walled on that side. It looks like maybe that's what those galleys are going to head over there for. Yeah, this is nice. Shenshenko makes sure he keeps even numbers here to keep tabs on those galleys. He's going to send these boys around, idle that lumber camp yet again. It would become a real issue here for Oladushek. He's going to go to this lumber camp, but he's going to have a similar problem there. Okay, yeah, I like this. Bring in those reinforcements in to defend. But now this area is vulnerable. This lumber camp is going to be in trouble. That gold mine is going to be in trouble. Oladushek gets a nice snipe there. And really not that far on water. Not really that far behind on water at this point. 15 to 18. So despite all the damage and idle time he suffered, Oladushek playing this extremely well. A lot of reinforcements sitting back there, though, for Shenshenko. Yeah, maybe if Oladushek can keep those two groups separated, get a jump on these before these reinforcements arrive, or get a jump on the reinforcements. Maybe take a really nice fight here. Roughly even engagement there. But looks like Shenshenko going for the pinch here. Almost gets it. A lot of low HP boats in there for Oladushek. And he's going to definitely take some damage here. Escaped that, I think, about as well as he could have. But yeah, those numbers really getting cut down now. 13 on water to 21. 4th dock coming down here for Oladushek, but this Navy's getting cleaned. They're trapped in there. And this is not looking good. Down almost 10 villagers. The Navy's gone. I think we might see the GG here. Yeah, Oladushek seems content to just trade as well as he can there. Alright. Shenshenko floating a lot of wood. Yep, gonna get that market down so we can sell some of that wood. You know, a well-placed demo here. I've been asking for it every time. Haven't seen it yet. But that could be the way back in here for Oladushek, who's now in danger of losing his docks. Look at this, though. Shenshenko, he's going to be going up to Castle Age. Oladushek can't even dream about Castle Age at this point. Dropping that tower. 1 vil on food. Yeah, and Shenshenko just in a super, super dominant position right now. Keeping the pressure on. Oladushek hasn't had a chance for any counterattacks yet. Looks like maybe he's thinking of one there. But he is not going to have many docks left here soon. And once these are upgraded to Castle Age tech, you can forget about it. Shenshenko idling yet another lumber camp. Gets another vil there. Oladushek should be able to clean that. Yeah, 9 on water versus 19. Shenshenko tries to hide there in the corner. Oladushek almost gets the clean. Gonna go for the trap, but he's not gonna quite get there in time. And yeah, these docks are melting quickly. Only 2 docks left after this one goes down here for Oladushek. And what are we sitting on here? 4 docks for Shenshenko. Nice food eco as well. There's Castle Age. Oladushek's Gotta be thinking, what can I possibly do at this point? Got 0 vills on food. Doesn't actually have anything under production at the moment. No vills being produced, no ships being produced. Going to stone, looks like he wants to play the tower defense. But he's only going to have access to these watchtowers. And there it is. War Galley upgrade is in. I don't even know if he's going to be able to take stone. These War Galleys here. Dropping the market himself, trying to buy his way up to Castle Age. And just doesn't have quite enough gold. He's going to force drop some gold, try to get his way up. I think he wants to try to get into the guard tower. We saw that last game with Joey versus Shenshenko on this map. Guard tower defense did not work out for Joey. And not liable to work out here either. So Castle Age has been collected by Oladushek. Well done by him getting up. But he's got 2.5 minutes to try to survive here. No docks left. And I think he's just hoping he can get some guard towers up, buy some time, maybe boom a little behind this with some eco. Get some fresh docks out. And use that longboat advantage. Oh gosh. I missed this. He does have these 8 ships left. Was making a counterattack here, but those are going to be cleaned. Galley versus War Galley. Usually going to come out in favor of the War Galley. And he's actually just going to give those up. Alright, so selling gold for stone. Definitely can't be thinking about castle here. Gotta be guard towers he's thinking of. And look at this. Breaking in on the back is Shenshenko. The tower's up, but Shenshenko happy to dive on that. Ton more vills going to go down here for Oladushek. Now twice as many vills. 22 to 51. And this is a bit of a bloodbath at this point. Oladushek continuing to fight on, though. Still working that market. I think he wants to get another tower. Doesn't have the stone for it. And there it is. GG's called. Yeah, another dominant performance on by Shenshenko on his home map. The dude is just unbeatable on Bog Islands thus far. And yeah. Ridiculous KD there, 58 to 27. Stellar economy, more of basically every single resource apart from a little bit of stone. And yeah, this was, as basically every time we've seen Shenshenko play on this map, kind of the story of the game. He gets up super early, gets that early Navy advantage, and snowballs his way to victory from there. All right, game 2. See if Oladushek can get some payback here on his home map, which is Nomad. All right, so looking at here for a generation. All right, dock going there for Oladushek. He'll be the first to drop it. He's playing here as the Koreans. An excellent dock location. A lot of access to fish there. And going to be dropping his TC right here in the smack dab in the middle of the map between stone and wood. So if I had to guess, given the location, given that he's going in the middle and not on the edge, and given that he's going next to stone, could be that that was just the first wood line he saw. But my guess is he's looking at dropping castles early, getting a war wagon. Shenshenko here playing as the Persians, another top tier Nomad Civ. TC's going there, and what about his dock? Dock. It's hard to see with the green. Right up here. Already has a fishing ship out. That's the power of the Persians. So these two docks are very close. Expect to see some feudal warfare there, and the two TCs very close as well. So this should be an aggressive game. I don't expect this one to just be long distance Navy fighting and booming out. Let's take a look at the access to resources though here and see if Oladushek does decide to push early, what direction he might best push from. So yeah, I mean, I guess if you drop a castle up in this area, you're going to cut off 2 golds, cut off that stone. And that is going to leave Shenshenko only with access to this gold. So, I mean, towers is another option here. If Oladushek realizes how close he is to Shenshenko's res, you know, you get a tower up in this area, tower here, get a string of, say, 3 towers. You could pretty much cut off Shenshenko from any access to gold. Oladushek on the other side, he's got a lot of room he can run back to. We'll have to take gold out here, but that's not a terrible position for him. All right, 1 fishing ship out for both players. Yeah, no idle time either. Oladushek getting that loom, giving himself a little bit of a cushion. Only has the 2 on the board at the moment. And here comes his second fishing ship. All right. Play here from Shenshenko. Well, I guess let's take a look at the scouting here. So, nice scouting from Purple. He's working that shoreline, trying to locate Shenshenko's dock. So he's going to work a lot of shoreline before he realizes he's all the way back here. This sheep might have a chance to locate the TC. I think the only reason this area is showing up as explorers, I think, yeah, Oladushek had a villager start here, but I don't believe that he's aware that Shenshenko's TC is there. Keep an eye on that. For Shenshenko, what are we looking at here? Oh, this is nicely done. So he's located Oladushek's dock there, knows exactly where he needs to go. Expect to see fire play from him. And yeah, they're both going for the same boar, I think. Is that right? Boar doesn't follow Oladushek anyway. So, yeah, I think maybe he was heading out for that boar, so he probably saw the boar running. So he should know that Oladushek is reasonably close here. But I think I'm especially curious to see what Oladushek's strategy is on how heavy he goes to water. See if he prioritizes that fast drop time to castle to get the castle down, or if he wants to drag this out and contest water. Two-ville lead for the Persian player. About what you'd expect. 4 Persians v Koreans on Nomad. Lumber camp coming down there for Shenshenko. Needs to get that building down so he can click up. And yeah, he's going up fast. So he's definitely looking to play water here. And it looks like, yeah, he's just idling things at the moment. Waiting for that food to come in. Yeah, he's going to force drop here. And there it is. Clicks up. So up with 19 vills, 6 fishing ships, and going to gold here. So yep, he's looking to play water for sure. Let's check back in with Oladushek, see what his scouting situations look like. Wow, that is some nice scouting. He has explored a great deal of the map. Knows where that gold is, that stone. Hasn't located this yet. to know that he wants to cut that off, but he's located that gold, and he's located that gold. So really, really nice scouting by him. All right. Our Koreans player on the way up as well with 20 vills. So he's going to be up really not that far behind, about 15 seconds. So both players looking like they're going to go water here. Shenshenko, though, on 2 docks. Oladushek still only on the 1. So definitely that will be an advantage for Shenshenko. And his eco is pretty well prepped here for some water play. Does he go galleys? Does he go fires? I'm guessing fires here. Yep, 2 fires in the queue, double bid on the way. And no, there it is. Second dock for Oladushek. Spreads it out. So his docks cover a lot of this area. I like that. And he goes fires as well. Similar builds for these 2 players. Shenshenko, though, quite a bit more food in the bank. That'll be helpful for his uptime. Yeah, lots going to come down to the micro on the water. You've already seen from the last set, Shenshenko, a very strong player on water. Of course, here, though, we're going fires as opposed to galleys. Not nearly as micro intensive. There's that delightful capture age bug where you can't see the flames coming out of the fire ships. 2 fishing ships already in danger here for Oladushek. And yeah, I think he's just waiting for a few more fires to get out before he goes out and engages this. Might be able to catch these separated, though. This will be good. He'll catch this one out alone. Still has managed to keep that fishing ship alive. Numbers advantage here for Shenshenko. 4 galleys to 3 at the moment. Once again, some slight advantage here for Shenshenko. Let's see. Yeah, both players still sticking on 2 docks. And I don't see Repairville here for Oladushek. That'd be really nice to have, I think, in this situation. Loses a fire. Manages to get a fire of Shenshenko's as well. Another fire down for him. And yeah, 2 players trading off roughly equally here. Meanwhile, back at home, yeah, both players just prioritizing the Navy at the moment. But look at this galley switch here for Oladushek. Getting that fletching upgrade as well. I like this. I like this a lot. Worry, though, for Oladushek. Shenshenko is flirting with a really, really nice uptime. Already working on walling up the base. And yeah, he's looking to go knights in Castle Age. He'll be clicking up very, very soon. So this water becoming less and less important for the Persians player. And he might be happy to let Oladushek invest this heavily into water. All right, there's the Repairville. Nice, shiny new fireboats ready to rock and roll. Yep, still not on stone yet. I expect Oladushek is... Oh, tower defense. All right, here we go. Big engagement on water. More ships here for Oladushek. Some awkward pathing, though, for him. And this is good. He's going to clear out most of these fires, and now these galleys are going to be free to engage. Some demos coming in. Let's see if he can take these out with the galleys. Yeah, he'll be happy with that. Managed to take really minimal damage there with those demos. All right, there is the market for Shenshenko, who actually still hasn't clicked up. Oladushek probably going to get a market himself, try to sell. Oh, almost goes for the double blacksmith. Little misclick, and actually opting for a stable instead. So he's going to go stable as well. And here we go. Shenshenko falling back a bit with those fishing ships. Continuing to produce fires. Oladushek continuing to produce galleys. Yeah, Oladushek definitely has the numbers. He could push here. Little spear in the mix being a pest. There he is on stone. Alright. Shenshenko, though, on the way up. Oladushek probably won't be that far behind, especially... We have a market yet? Yeah, no market for him, unfortunately. And here come the towers. So first tower, close to that spot I mentioned liking earlier in the game. And if he can string those forward, he's going to cut off all of that gold. And yeah, Shenshenko's going to have to move to the gold that he's already somewhat walled out of his map. Nice pressure here from Oladushek, trying to force an engagement. And here we go. This will be a great fight for Oladushek. Shenshenko should run here. Ooh, nice demo. That's a good demo. Alright, Oladushek clicks. Yeah, and the fish are going to run all the way down here. Shenshenko's redocked there. They're doing a nice job trying to preserve the food. And he's trying to rush down Oladushek's towers here with Vils. Oladushek repairing those. And yeah, Vil fighting. This is what I'm here for. Shenshenko, though, hits Castle Age. We're going to have knights. Yep, 2 knights in the queue. And this could get a little dicey here for Oladushek. Might want to get a couple more spears out. Actually, has a scout on the field as well. And here comes the TC for Shenshenko. So he is going to secure that gold. And I like Shenshenko's position here. Quite a bit faster uptime. He's managed to buy himself a lot of time on water. And he's still going to have access to food income from those fish. So here come the knights. Alright, but remember, these towers automatically upgrade when the Koreans player hits Castle Age. I think he's still looking to continue the tower push. Yeah, and one well-placed tower here, and a couple more towers here, and Shenshenko will be in a lot of trouble. Alright, Oladushek's up. 2 players hit with roughly equal Vil numbers. Okay, yeah, so Shenshenko invested in the upgrade for those fires. He's going to push forward. And this is a big old... Ooh, turtles. Let's go. Love me some turtles. All right, 4 docks here for Oladushek. So he definitely will win water, it's looking like. Has the galley upgrade come in himself. Managed to quick wall that Vil. I like it. Has some spears coming forward here. Yeah, towers all over the place here, so I don't think these knights are going to be able to get a ton of value. Monastery coming in. Little moonwalk in action. Little Michael Jackson. Alright, excellent fight here for Oladushek. Completely dominates water. And now I think we're going to see him start working his way around the map. Wiping out Shenshenko's docks. These knights looking to get some value. Ooh, castle. That's a good castle, too. Wipe out this TC, put this TC in jeopardy. Wipe out that production building. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, between the water control, that castle placement, I think Oladushek definitely sitting in a good spot. Shenshenko being a pest here with the monk. A knight is in there, but he's not going to get that much value. That castle is just about up. The knight will go down, the monk will go down. Nope, monk escapes into the TC. That TC is now in big trouble, and if this push continues, yeah, gold is going to be such an issue. Another TC coming up for Shenshenko. I like that. Well, he does have access to this gold. Maybe gold won't be as much of an issue as I worried. War wagon already out on the field. Let's check in on the water. Clearing everything up. Demo here. Can he make it in time, or is he going to get gunned down? Alright, yeah. Would be nice to see Oladushek send one boat around the island just to get some scouting intel. These boys going forward. Looks like maybe tower rush action here for Oladushek. Doing a great job just keeping the pressure on. Stone mining upgrade coming in. Yep, there is the tower I was asking for. I love it. Good monk work there by Shenshenko, though. Just idling the vills. Gets a couple conversions to boot. Shenshenko is definitely sitting with a nice eco lead at the moment. 72 vills versus 46. So doing an excellent job booming behind this. Phil, quick walls there for Oladushek. Shenshenko looks like he's going to deny this tower. No, it's going to go up. Maybe. Yes, no. Monks idling the crap out of those vills. Love it. But it goes up anyway. And more wagons pushing here. More towers here. I think Shenshenko's in trouble. That eco lead doesn't mean much when you don't have real estate to work with. And what does he do to stop this? Getting the monks out, wants the conversions. And manages to get one war wagon there. The monastery upgrades. And yeah, these boats look like they're finally going to get around. Gotta say, Shenshenko's got great value out of the water. Given the amount of navy he invested in compared to Oladushek. I don't think he's... losing the fishing ships, least of his worries, I think, at the moment. The tower rush continues. This TC, Shenshenko's just going to have to evacuate. And yeah, Oladushek probably should even think about kind of walling Shenshenko in here. Monks of his own coming forward, converting vills as well. Still a massive vill difference for the two players, though. Oladushek on 48, Shenshenko at 86. But this push continues, and it's hard to see Shenshenko finding a way to stop it. It's hard to... You can't really play mangoes when you've got guard towers out on the field. Going for a castle. Trying to stop this push. Castle's one way to do it, but look at this. Oladushek, knights of his own, idling that gold. And where do you take gold now if you're Shenshenko? He needs this castle. He knows it. And he's going to invest a lot into trying to get it up. He will get it up. And then he'll have access to 2 safe golds. Another tower up there for Oladushek, but that tower got cleaned up here pretty quickly by the castle. Vill lead has actually shrunk considerably. 53 to 78. And this is going to be such a pain. These turtles and galleys are... Can they range that gold? They're not reacting. Maybe they can't range that gold. Yeah, so just when Shenshenko thinks he's got safe gold, think again. This is going to be a super inefficient mining camp with all that. He's got access to this, but not quite yet. Not until those towers are cleaned up. This is just brilliant by Oladushek. He's controlling everything. Getting ballistics in here. And he's going to push from this side, getting some outposts up. I love this gameplay. So smart. Knows exactly what he needs to do to put himself in a winning position. Complete control of water. Shenshenko is now pinned in here like a rat on the corner of this map. Oh my gosh, another castle here coming up for Oladushek. This gold you can say goodbye to. This is the only gold on the map here for Shenshenko. And yeah, I do not see any win condition now for Shenshenko. This has just been so brilliantly played by Oladushek. He Each player really putting on a show on their home map. Shenshenko's Ville's running yet again. They're starting to run out of places to run to. Ville numbers now identical. Both players on 58. Still 1 TC here for Oladushek. Hasn't even needed to build a single farm. A lot of turtles on the field. Look at the fish boom going for Oladushek. That is beautiful. And the only saving grace here potentially for Shenshenko is to get that faster Imperial Age time. Hopefully Treb down this stuff in his face and work his way out from there. But Imperial Age not far behind at all for Oladushek. Another beautiful tower here. And with that tower, Shenshenko's not going to have anywhere to take wood. That tree line's towered. This tree line's towered. Oladushek with enough stone for another castle. Where's he going to drop it? Right here under the protection of the galleys? Maybe he comes over here? Let's see where he drops it. Yeah, it's just going to go for towers. Koreans, why bother with extra castles? And yeah, look at that tower. Ranges the gold. No gold access here for Shenshenko. Does find a little spot he can take wood. Hoping to get a Treb out. Got enough res for 2. But he is going to be rather disappointed here in about 35 seconds when he sees that his opponent is also up to Imperial Age. Oh, look at this. Sneaky, sneaky. I didn't even notice this happening. Shenshenko gets a castle to the north, has access to gold there. Really nicely done by him slipping out. But his eco is in pretty brutal shape at the moment. There's that Treb. He's going to prioritize this castle first. But Oladushek, aware of this, he's going to get a tower there. That's going to range that gold. Yeah, there's just nowhere on this map Shenshenko can take resources. So many towers. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 12. 12 towers scattered across the map. And better eco-techs as well. What's he producing here? So I don't see any Trebs actually under production here for Oladushek, which is a little surprising. Did go in for chemistry. Just now dropping that market. And these Trebs are actually doing some work. 1 castle down here for Oladushek. Losing some keeps. This is a nice push out from Shenshenko. And how does Oladushek respond here? And not producing any military at the moment. Yeah, gonna batter this down with a villager. These Trebs are getting a great deal of value right now. But Shenshenko has 13 villagers. So yeah, I don't think Oladushek is in too much jeopardy at the moment. Yeah, what is the plan here? To finish off Shenshenko. Going for another castle, it looks like. I don't know how this is going to work. There's Trebs right there. I don't know. This is a get out of my game castle tower push. I think he did manage to delete it in time, however. He's just going to fight with Vills. What the hell is happening right now? Yeah, I think Oladushek knows he is just insanely far ahead. So he's just having a little bit of fun here. Still not producing anything? I mean, his villagers in the production, but he's just letting his castles go down here. And just building towers right on Shenshenko's face. Underneath the attack range of the towers. 10 villagers left for Shenshenko. Yeah, but all the castles are gone here. So, no access to War Wagon. Just kind of content to do a little Sim City here. Build some eco. But these traps are going to continue pushing forward and killing things. This is so strange. I think, yeah, maybe Oladushek is, he's taking a nap. Maybe he's expecting another 95-hour game like we had with Rubenstock and Andre. He's resting up for the long haul, I suppose. Continuing to fill fight here is Oladushek. And, Krebs coming forward. Oladushek gonna lose some more stuff here. Drops a tower there. But yeah, he's happy just to boom behind this. Alright. Maybe wants to go onagers here. Does have the stone for another castle if he wants it. He's sitting on 3 relics as well. Still has a very, very significant Vil advantage. Shenshenko is producing villagers. Yeah, okay, so he's still got this town center. Not for long, though. Alright, that trap's going to come back, clean up those towers. And bombards. Alright, bombards. This is the way. That's how Oladushek's going to finally close this game out. But, not in any hurry. Got an elephant on the field. The extremely speedy Persian war elephant. Slowly meandering over here, wants to take out that tower. But yeah, that bombard should be able to clean just about everything that Shenshenko has in this game. It just might take a while. Elephant getting in there. Yeah, that tower will certainly go down. Alright, 2 bombards out. Oladushek, another one in the queue. Even going for the murder holes. You know, just to deal with some elephants. Alright, 1 treb down there for Shenshenko. A few more trebs to snipe. And this game should be over. But neither player particularly in a hurry to finish this one off at the moment. 2nd treb down there for Shenshenko. Got 2 of his 4 trebs left. Cannon galleons? Koreans. What do Koreans have? They have access to cannon galleon? I would assume so, right? Alright. Bombards. Where'd those boys go? Back at the bombards. Why are they going back? No, go forward. Horse collar. In for Oladushek. Slow trickle of villagers continuing to come out of Shenshenko's TC. He's up to a whopping 19. Alright. Oladushek maybe planning some kind of masterpiece here. 4 relics. Fifth bombard under production. Got this one villager hanging out up here, harvesting some berries. Let's... Yeah, Shenshenko gonna go for the conversion. Will he get her? Will he get her? Confused about where to go. Tries running into the ocean. Where is the conversion? There we go. Okay. But finally, Oladushek. Ooh, is he gonna lose one or get the conversion? It's a tanky bombard. Alright, gets the conversion. That castle will fall. War Elephant goes down. Alright. Alright. Castle's down. No GG called yet. There it is. There it is. At long last. Yeah, that was a beautiful game by Oladushek. He was up to castle, I think, a whole minute later than Shenshenko. But just a throttling push right from the start of it. Opening with towers was great. It put the initiative on his side. Got Shenshenko playing defensively. Followed up with a castle. Immediately got some more wagons out and just continued that tower push. And there was just never a chance for Shenshenko to stabilize. Ever he went, Oladushek was already dropping towers. And yeah, that was a masterclass of nomad play. So both players dominating their home map. Let's take a look at the stats here real quick. Pretty brutal KD there, 128 to 54. Yeah, and obviously massive economic advantage for Oladushek since he had more than 10 villagers for half the game. Better uptimes at each point for the Persians player, but didn't mean too much there in Castle Age. All right. I'll be casting some more games here soon with like all the patches coming out. It's been a bit awkward, and there's probably some sets I'm not going to be able to cast just because I don't have the key for some of those changes. But I'll cast as many sets as possible here in the next few days. And you guys all have a good night. See you soon.